Hey, what's up, you guys? So we are back for another writer's attempt video. Josh wanted to do one of these videos because he didn't get to do one. I said, hey, let's bring Micah back and myself, and we're gonna do them. So we're gonna go ahead and do those right now. Once I hit play, I'm gonna clap in front of all these cameras. Hopefully it works. That's about all I had. All right, so Josh gave me these prompts. The main character lives in the desert. It's snowing. Must include a large wall, and the main character is the only one worried. So that last line was the one that I was like, I'm not really concerned about that so much. I should have been, but I wasn't.
See, to me, that's the most interesting thing.
Yeah,
there.
I don't know why. Whenever it comes to this kind of stuff,
I would be building around that.
It's super hard for me to, for some reason, I don't know why, to do these prompts. They're really hard. And you guys will see as you watch my video and stuff, it's gonna be super cheesy. or as you read my script, I'm sorry. It's
Both of ours are cheesy, so Josh, it's all riding on you.
Yeah, so the prompts that I gave, I was thinking you'd go any way with.
Yeah, definitely went a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, the snowing, it could actually be real snow, or it could be, ash, and you could put it in there like it was snowing ash,
right?
Like it was a volcano.
Yeah, well, we'll find out here because I get to that here a little bit later.
Yeah, and the large wall, it could have been a large wall of snow. It could have been an avalanche.
Oh, see, I didn't even think of that.
So there's a lot of things.
Yeah, mine, if you guys know anything about me, you'll know that mine definitely goes the direction that you would think it would, the way that I go. Micah, I know that you're gonna be like, okay, I know exactly that this is Rob's story here.
42-year-old massage therapist.
Yeah. So I really like to come up with like random things whenever I write stuff. If you notice that I had to pause the video here because behind me, everybody was talking.
Not everybody.
Sorry, everybody except Josh was talking.
Micah and Gage were talking.
Micah and Gage were talking, so I had to pause it for a second.
About penile cancer, because that's right on board of what's going on here.
And I had to ask them to stop because I could not focus at all. And then it stayed paused for so long because I was trying to be really nice about it. And I was like, listen, guys, I don't want to be mean, but... So they were really, really respectful, and I appreciated that. All right, so now we're getting back to getting started here. So I came up with Wilson just because I love coming up with stuff like it had nothing to do with Castaway.
I know, I'm like, Wilson.
No, it had nothing to do with that, but I love coming up with stuff like it. Whenever I write stuff like this, or whenever I goof around like this, I will come up with stuff, and literally the first thing that comes to my mind is what I write down.
Right.
So I thought of Wilson, and I was like, all right, Wilson. And then the massage therapist, I had no idea what his... I don't know why. It doesn't even matter.
So that's not relevant at all.
It has nothing to do with the story.
Well, it got me excited. I was like, is there a massage in this script?
No, I just did it.
We're getting a nice cheesy massage.
Yeah, so he's a massage therapist, and it says he's sitting in a broken down car. And then you can tell that it's been sitting there for a while, and it's basically falling apart. So I immediately went the dystopian route because you know me.
I figured you were gonna do that.
It's just, I don't know why, that was just like my default go-to. And then I was like, I'm trying to build the world here that he's in, and it's so I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna give him a pet. And then I named his dog Devin.
I had a babysitter named Devin. She was great, so I love that name.
Awesome. Sweet.
I mean, it's a great
Oh, it was a chick named Devin.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, this right here, you're gonna see that I go and look up what a Malamute is. Because
cute.
I had no idea, so I had to go look up what a Malamute was, and then I get back to writing. So I'm writing.
That dog's got to be hot. He's in the desert and he's that mature.
Well, it's nighttime for one, and you'll find out a little bit later.
But they live in the desert.
Do Malamutes live in the desert?
No, the main character does.
Oh, yeah.
The natural habitat.
Yeah, that's where he's at. So his dog, and then I just deleted it all. His dog's sitting in the passenger seat. And he has one eye.
He has one eye.
Because this is the dystopian time,
But does it have an
obviously.
eye patch on the missing eye?
That would be left up to the
What
director.
a cute detail
That would be left up to the director. I should have. And then I went up and I changed it to him. He was asleep. He was not the dog, the guy.
I don't care about a sleeping human.
So it's nighttime, and it was he was sitting there in the car earlier, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make him be asleep, because I kind of like those like jarring moments. And then let's see. Yeah, then I was gonna add some more stuff about his Malamute, and then I was like, well, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So then now Wilson wakes up. I had to include. I had to get the story going somewhere. So I was like, all right, what's gonna happen? So I'm including the wall now, but you don't know that it's the wall. Oh yeah, and then I had a stroke and pushed a bunch of buttons.
It happens.
Hey, I did that for most of the time on mine. So.
Oh, you pushed a bunch of random buttons.
Yeah,
So-
I was like, how do you spell Ruminus? And every time I typed it, it was wrong.
So you guys can see those videos. Those are other videos on our channel if you want to see their writing videos. So go check those out. Yeah, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to incorporate like what was going to happen. So then I was like, all right, I want there to be a loud crash down the street or farther away that he has no idea what's going on. And then I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm just moving the mouse around everywhere. Oh, I'm about to include some more. Oh, then
You're thinking. A lot of this is thinking.
That's true,
Like
yeah.
you can't just. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can, you're
You
really
can't.
talented.
You can't watch us think, so that'd be kind of boring. So yeah, then I was like, you know what? I need the snow to be falling from the sky. And if you saw that I wrote, snow is falling, and then I said, what appears to be snow is falling from the sky.
Could be ash.
That was my point that I was getting at, and then I kind of explained it later, and that's when it gets into the cheesy part because I'm like, I have to wrap this story up really
Yep.
fast, and then
Same.
I was like, he's gonna have to basically, instead of showing what's happening, I had to tell it because I'm like, I have to get it out there. So then he starts awake because of that loud crash that he heard. Jumps to his feet, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to give him a weapon. And I was like, what kind of weapon should he have? And I was like, if it's a dystopian time, he's going to have a spear. But then I was trying to make it a spear with a sword, and I was like, how do you explain that? And I was like, I don't want to get too wordy. So then I just let it
It was
go
like
with
a
the
katana, but also a steak knife. Like,
He had a katana on a really long stick.
a steak knife. So yeah, he gets up and he has a spear, and then it's obviously been unseen until now. And then I was like, you know what? Somebody's got to talk because this can't be all action. So then he talks to the dog, and he's like, let's go, boy.
or you can just be me and talk the whole time. Be like, oh wait, they're just talking.
So you write like Kevin Smith does then.
Oh,
With
really?
Yeah, he writes. It's mainly dialogue.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that was actually one of the first things I ever wrote was like that.
Yeah.
It was all dialogue, and then I
Yeah.
showed it to a friend of mine, and he goes, "They need to be doing something."
Yeah. What's happening actually?
Right. So yeah, Devin jumped up out of his seat. Devin. Yeah, Devin's the dog. He jumped up out of the seat and he follows Wilson as they run down the street. It's so hard to read when you're typing because it's so slow. Let me see. What was I doing here? Oh yeah. So then I was gonna make them. They're running to where the sound came from, and I wanted to make it a little bit of an action sequence, but I couldn't spell out all the action, so. I basically just broke it down so the director, or whoever it would be, could understand what I was getting at. If I literally only had 15 minutes to write a script. This would make a terrible video if we did that. And then I didn't know how to spell dilapidated.
Oh, okay. I thought it was supposed to be debilitated.
Yeah, they skirt behind many other broken down cars and over debilitated fences. The fences,
poor fences.
they need some AARP or whatever. Yeah, so basically I just wanted to show that the town had been like kind of run down and destroyed and stuff. And then I was really trying to figure out, because I wanted him to go through a wall that had a hole in it, and I'm like, how do I say that? I guess I could have just said through a wall with a hole in it, but I went the hard way and worded it like this.
So you said the broken holes in the walls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I worded it like real.
So the holes were
the
broken
hardest
in?
way, I guess. That's actually a very good point. Yeah, so don't write like me. Write better. So then I was like, I wanted him to come out and then like in front of a shopping center that had like a bunch of like glass windows and stuff, because I thought that'd be a really cool shot. Whenever you shoot it, with the lights everywhere and stuff, I think it would look really neat, especially if they're like really dirty and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool looking. But you know that if in a dystopian time, like them kids would come by with them rocks and just bust all the glasses up, there'd be no reason that would still be there.
It doesn't have to be dystopian time. It can just be abandoned.
Yeah.
Crazy what people do.
Yeah, like I used to do that with brand new apartments. I'm gonna cut that out.
We both just
You
looked.
can't.
Yeah, no,
gotta
it's
stay in.
nonstop. Yeah. If you guys comment down below and ask me about that, I might talk about it in a podcast. All right, so Devin comes out Oh wait, I said Devin emerges from the front door, and it should have been Wilson.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's better this way.
So the dog comes out.
The dog's taking
Devin's the
front.
real hero here. Let's be real.
Comes out the front door of a shopping center. I got these. Okay, so while I was writing this, I got these characters confused so bad. I kept thinking Devin was the guy and Wilson was the dog, and it was just bad. So Wilson is actually the one who's supposed to come out of the front of the building.
No, I'm pretty sure it says Devin. The whole reason this massage therapist has stayed alive is that just
The
as long
dog
as he
keeps him
has
alive.
the dog.
Like, what is it? Will Smith's character from
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. Yeah,
Yeah.
he stayed alive because of the dog.
A robotic voice. Here it is.
Yeah, then I was picturing it just being.
Robots.
I was picturing it just being ginormous, like this ginormous robot.
Is that a good voice for an engineer?
No, it's more of like the RoboCop, like Holt.
Yeah.
Like this is it's gonna be so cheesy. This is where it gets real cheesy. I mean, not that it wasn't already, but it's getting more cheesy.
Well, you were in violation.
I still have you
of
beat on the
curfew.
cheese factor.
That's
Just so
not
you know.
bad. I was thinking of more like a deep one. What'd you say about cheese?
Mine's cheesier than this. Mine,
Oh.
you're literally gonna go like, oh, literally.
Did a girl write this?
Yep, for exactly kind of what I was thinking at the end. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be like, you know, that moment where you come out and it's like all the lights come on and stuff, so the robot's emitting the light, which I didn't say in here, but that's what was in my head. Again, 15 minutes is not enough time to write a script.
Or be found guilty.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. That's why I hated the dialogue. So I would definitely send this off for revisions. I would send this off to my team of people to read over it and be like, "This is awful. Let's make it better." Because it's the dialogue is terrible. So then you see the giant robot standing there behind the wall, and I don't know why he's there. I guess we would discover that as if I had more time to write.
He's been knocking down the wall. That's why he's there.
Right, but like, why is he knocking down the wall? Was he hired? Was he hired? You know, was he built by the government to come and knock down the wall? Was the wall built by rebels? Like, what's the deal here?
Yeah.
So then this is like
Rebel Wilson.
Oh wow.
all right. So I guess that's what he is. So this is where the dialogue gets even like there's some. I just sprinkled some Parmesan or mozzarella on top of this to make it even cheesier. No, man.
You're not going to.
You're not gonna something. I was telling him. Oh yeah. So
Tell me what to
you're
do.
not gonna tell me what to do.
How old is Wilson?
42.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a 42-year-old massage therapist. So, well, I mean, maybe he's been in this. I was gonna say maybe he's been in this dystopian world and there's been nobody around. So he's been talking.
And
to
he's racist.
why?
Sick of your
I'm sick
kind.
of your kind.
Oh, that's not racist. That's speciesist.
Is that?
'Cause he's a robot.
Oh well, yeah. I guess that would be different. Obviously.
Yeah, this is just the dumbest dialogue ever. So, how'd that sound, Gage?
I'm really sorry.
Micah just dropped her mic back.
It was clipped in my pants. I'm not
You
sure how
can just hold it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so apparently Wilson's.
This is your last
sick of-
chance.
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed with how bad my dialogue is that I feel like I'm turning red.
You guys are the ones who set off the.
Yeah, so then I needed a reason for it to be snowing ash, and there's a detonation of nuclear bombs, and like they caused the nuclear winter. So if I were actually writing a legit script, I would have taken more time, and I wouldn't have had somebody say, "This is what happened." I would have led up to it and told it through actions of people throughout the story. You guys are the ones who detonated the bombs, causing this ridiculous nuclear winter.
So I'm imagining like this grizzly beat up dog that's just awesome with an eye patch that's coming out on point, you know, and then this dude like real skinny and like kind of balding and gray hair. And he's like, no man, you're not gonna tell me what to do.
So he's like a little hippie guy just sitting there. He comes out of his little flower van,
I like the idea of that actually.
and the dog's like
Wilson
all
puts
awesome.
his fingers.
Yep, he puts his fingers
In his eyes.
in his.
If my dog's blind, baby, I'm
Oh,
blind.
okay. I was like, what is he doing?
Whistles.
I didn't even remember what I wrote.
He whistles loudly.
Yeah, because then I was like, okay, so it can't just be him versus the robot. So he pulls out all of his little buddies. So he whistles and they all come out, which is obviously
All the
super.
surrounding buildings.
Again, super cheesy. So I noticed I was running out of time, so I had to wrap it up. Yeah, so we got, excuse me, we got all the people coming out on top of the buildings. Obviously, that's your standard trope of what is it, like the 80s, 90s movies like that where they're all in the desert and they whistle and everybody shows up. And you're like, I got more people behind me. Oh, look at that, page 2. What's up? Yeah, so I had a little stroke here too. I was right. Oh yeah,
War
then,
starts now.
That's what I.
so I needed to end it and I needed to wrap it up, and I was like, you know what? This is the end of it right here. This is my favorite part.
And then they kill all the robots.
Yeah.
Win the war.
Win the war.
And
I'll get all the girls.
And get all the girls.
Nice.
Hey, Gabe, this camera over here just shut off. I'm not sure what
Yeah.
The
happened.
end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Devin got all the girls. He's a good doggy.
Yeah, I'm sure
So
that's what happened.
that's what happened.
For reals? Ugh. All right, well, that was the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed my story. It was
So-
super terrible.
The main character wasn't the only one worried then.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
was worried about the
I mean-
robots.
No, maybe it was just the main character and the other people didn't even know what was going on.
he always tries to get out on a technicality with things.
That's not technical.
Like on the one I did with you where I was like, oh my God, it has to be under a Ferris
And
wheel.
there was a Ferris wheel.
All right, you guys, we want to thank you for watching. We had a lot of fun. It was very challenging to do this stuff, but we're only going to get better because we're going to keep doing it as long as you guys keep watching it. And other stuff about watching our videos and things. Also, leave a comment below and tell us what you would have done with these prompts.
That's what I was going to say. And I was also going to say, I think it would be fun if we did one where people gave us prompts and we
Yes.
had to work with their prompts, because then they get to see their idea come to life.
Yeah, so comment below if you want to see your prompt on one of these videos and then who you want to do them, or if you want to just let us randomly do them. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.